Hi, you're watching Leadernomics CEO Chats. Today we are talking to Sudhir B. He is the CEO of BJR Group. Thank you, Sudhir, for joining us. I really appreciate your time. So, can you please tell us, employee motivation and engagement has always been a topic of discussion and for decades, and you have been in leadership position for several decades.
Right.
So, one or two things. How do you keep the employee motivated? How do you keep them connected to yourself as a leader or with the org vision? So, can you share some insights and some nuggets on that?
Yeah. First of all, I would like to thank Leaderonomics and you also for giving me this opportunity to speak few words on this subject. Okay. Now, yes, as you rightly said, I have been in this leadership position since long time, and I have been training people, I have been handling larger teams in different organizations across the globe. In the process, see, today what is that, every company we talk about success. This company is successful, that company is successful, we generally talk about, but how the company is successful, it is the employee who build the organization.
Yes.
Okay, that's the main focal point. One has to understand, one has to be very, very clear about that. In every company, the employees who will build the organization to make it success. So when employees are the pillars of the organization as an organization, as a leader has to always see that how their employees are at which kind of a comfort zone they are working in. Now, when I say comfort zone, doesn't mean that you have to provide an AC, you have to provide an other things, luxury items. No, it's not like that. See, the comfort zone in the sense, a leader has to understand the strengths of the employees. What is his strength? What is his weakness? So you have to help him to overcome his weakness and build on his strength where organization can grow. So there are various processes in terms of keeping the employee motivated in the organization. It is something like when he does a small good work also, as a leader you must appreciate in the forum to him. That gets him charged up to do much better. This is one of the aspect. Number two, now the organizations are also seriously thinking that you need to give some kind of a spiritual kind of a training or yoga, these kind of things to keep the employee active while working. This is one of the aspect which is coming up very, very fast in the organization. So this is another thing where an employee feels, no, it's not only that I'm working or have been asked to work, but he also feels that this is an organization which is also taking care of my personality development in various aspects. So this also forms a part of motivation to the employee to stick on to the organization and work honestly, sincerely to make organization grow.
Okay. So what you're saying is basically you really care for them and especially make
Yes.
sure that you really invest in their development.
Exactly.
That will keep them motivated.
Exactly.
Okay. But tell me a little bit, what are the biggest challenges you faced in this and how did you overcome that?
Yeah, see the biggest challenges in terms of retention per se. You see, every organization today is struggling to retain their employees. Okay. Now, see here the challenges is like an employee joins the organization, and the general tendency of an employee who is working below the leadership levels and all that, uh, they would like to work minimum, but they want maximum wages, maximum earnings. There is a gap in between. Okay. So what we really need to do is, rather than see as a leader, what he has to do, he has to show the way to the employee, how to work, what to work. It's not that only you are giving him direction or order. No, no, you have to do this, do that. It won't work out in today's context of business. So you need to show them the way. See, this is how it should be done. It should be in a kind of a friendly kind of an atmosphere. That's very important today, because even if your subordinate is reporting to you, that doesn't mean that he will listen to you for all the things. No, that's wrong thinking. If some leader is like, leadership is what? Leadership is the showing the direction, showing the way to your team, and build them to become a leader. The more leaders you bring, the more leaders you build in the organization, that is the success of a leadership. That is the success of a leader. you know so in bringing that, you need to give them platform, you need to nurture them, to come and speak on the platform, to give presentations, how to give presentations, how to talk, how to present yourself, what should be your body language when you present. These are the tips on and off. You need to give your team, nurture the team to bring them up to a leadership position.
Okay.
Because after I joined BJR Group a year back, here I just seen every employee was coming and talking, sir, there are a lot of problems, there are a lot of issues and all that. So then I started a concept of a cell meeting here. Okay, cell meeting is all the department heads, they should sit with me every day morning 1 hour and put all their problems of their department point wise. Okay, and each of the problem will be discussed and decisions will be given wherever it is possible. So when I started this 1 year back, each department head used to have 20-25 problems put in across the board, and they have been asked to come to the board and write down the problems. Okay, see, generally what happens is, see, this is a part of leadership building to the employee, because when you stand in front of a forum and stand on the whiteboard and write something, you have that stage fear kind of thing.
Yes.
See, that should go out first. So this is a training to them basically. So I started that, and each employee, the day first day, I remember very well 1 year back when Mr. Bharat knows about this. An employee was not being able to speak properly to their problems, but one to one he was talking to me. I have got this problem, that problem, everything. Okay, fine. So then I told them, I said, just put your problems there. What are problems you are facing or you are having in your department as a department head? Just put on that. I will give you solutions for this. So first day it was 25 problems, next day it came to 15 problems, then next day it came to 10 problems, and even now I continue that. Now the team is got so accustomed, they are so, came into the routine. Now the problems will be hardly anything, 2-3, that's all, every day. So they also were able to focus, identify what is the problem in their department. As a department head, as a leader, now they are able to put across properly, they are able to get the solutions. So they have been nurtured as a leader for their department now. Now down the line, they started conducting this kind of cell meeting with their team.
That's a good.
Before they come to me.
So you're really nurturing the leadership.
This is a kind of nurturing which is what is required for the team in a different ways. Because looking at the situation, looking at the organization issues, nurturing differs from place to place. There won't be any standard fundamental that every organization you have to do this kind of nurturing. It won't be possible like that. Depending on the problem, depending on the issues, you need to nurture on that.
Okay.
Then apart from that, always the issues, especially when you talk about business plans, especially when you talk about any reviews and all that, we need to give them a platform to present their department through an LCD projector and all that, which I did. They have to present their own department to me. And then they have to talk about their performance, their lacunas, how action plans. So these are the things which I have guided the team, where now they have become expert into this now. They know, yes, this is the things we have to speak about it. So these are all steps which are evolved in nurturing a team to a leadership position.
Okay.
Now today I am here. My next line GM is managing the whole operations there in Warangal. So I have nurtured him. That is why I am here on a different assignments. It's show runs on. See, that is my success, I would say, as a leader. Because a leader is not necessarily he should be present in the organization, then only organization prosper or performs. No. Even if leader is not in the organization physically, he is at different places, still the show should run on. So that systems building up, nurturing the employee, sense of responsibility, these things will give an indication that yes, in the organization leaders are being built now.
So what you're eventually saying is really take care of the employees, make sure that you really invest in their development and nurture them to be a better leader.
Exactly.
And you make yourself kind of replaceable.
Exactly.
Right? And that's what gives them the empowerment, and that's what gives them the
Exactly.
motivation, and they keep them.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sudhir. Really appreciate for this wisdom and this insights.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Parthiban. Thanks a lot. Nice talking to you.
Yeah.